Ani and Zhaawnong here, and welcome to Season 3 of growing traditional Anishinaabe Semaa or tobacco. And today is seed planting day, so come on into our greenhouse and check it out. So we've got 3, 6, 9, we've got 18 pots, and I want to plant 13 plants in my garden. Why 13? 13 for every moon of the year, but I find that when we grow tobacco, there's always a few that kind of don't make it, so I'm planting 18, hoping to keep 13 alive. The reason I've got them in these bigger pots is because before, in the last couple years that I've grown tobacco, I found that they don't transplant nicely, so I want to keep them in this size of pot from when they start until they go right into the ground. So now I'm going to grab my seeds, and I think I'm going to try to, I'm going to put maybe 2 or 3 seeds in each pot in a little finger-sized hole, and then when they sprout, I'll just pull the ones, I'll just pull the extras and just keep one growing, is my idea, just in case one seed doesn't germinate.
I'll try my best to grab a couple seeds. They're really hard to grab because of how little they are. And then I'm just going to put them in the soil and just kind of cover them up like that. And then same thing for these ones. There's maybe like 3, 4, or 5 in each one. And these seeds come from my harvest last year. And last year, this jar of seeds, there's probably, I wouldn't count them, but there's got to be close. There's at least over 1,000 seeds in here. But this came from just 5 plants that I grew from what was like a pinch of seeds in some red cloth that were gifted to me from someone in my lodge, and I've been able to turn that little pinch of seeds, probably about this much, last year, into probably what's a couple thousands of seeds. The person that gifted me the seeds, I was able and fortunate enough to give about half of the seeds that I harvested back to them. So this is only about half of what I actually harvested, because the other half I gave back to the person who gifted them to me in the first place. And then I've been able to take pinches about this much into little pieces of red cloth and give them out to people in the community. So it's been pretty amazing journey of like seed saving and seed gifting. And you can see how far they go. I just put a little pinch in my hand, and I'm throwing like 3, 4, 5 seeds in these little finger-sized holes, and this will be a good garden's worth for me. But each tobacco plant will produce thousands of seeds. Each one of their flowers turns into dries up and becomes a seed pod, and inside that seed pod will be sometimes hundreds of seeds. So put these back where I got them, and that's essentially it. We just got to add water and play the waiting game. Okay, so that'll get us started.